Now that I know where my floor is going to end up, it's going to be its largest extent is going to be this brown floor panel here, this one here, and then the intersection here that I put in, this large rectangular block that's 16 feet long. Now that I have that, I would like to actually make a drawing that just shows the usable floor panel, the usable floor space. And the way I'm going to do that is by drawing in by drawing in this this surface by hand. I tried doing it some clever ways and it didn't work, and so apparently I have to do it by hand, which is a little unfortunate. What I need then are some guidelines in order to make this drawing. The reason why I'm going to do it that way is because if I were to just use my line tool and try to trace this out, these three containers don't appear to be exactly on the same plane. They will not create coplanar lines that will end up with a single face. Instead, they're going to be kind of weird. I won't be able to actually create a flat surface. So I'm going to use my tape measure tool, which allows me to create guidelines, and I'm going to constrain the axis on which the tape measure can move. So in this case, for instance, I want this to go up to the edge of this box here, but I want it to stay on the ground plane. So I will use my left arrow key to constrain this to the green axis only, and then bring it up to that level, or bring it up to the that edge. I'm going to try that again, constraining to the green again, bring it to level with that corner, and then I'm going to use this tool again and go in this direction, red, so it's the right arrow, and bring it to that edge, that edge, that one, that's supposed to be along there. Let's try this again. Along the red up to there. Along the green up to, say, that corner. And finally, up to that corner. Now I'm going to hide this. Hide temp. I'm going to hide the floor panels that I have here, and now I have this kind of confusing thing. But I can use this to make my lines. And so I'll start, say, here, there, there, there. There. Oops, forgot about this part. Alright, so this is the usable floor area. I'll delete these guidelines. Usable floor area, but what I also know about this floor area is that I need to have room for some interior wall thickness to be placed in it, and that thickness is going to be a framed-in wall that is made out of 2x4s, let's say, and a framed-in 2x4 wall is 3.5 inches for the 2x4 itself, and then maybe another ½ inch for the wall board plus a little extra stuff, so 5 inches. I'm going to use my offset tool, thank you, and I'm going to offset this surface here, and I will type in 5 inches. And so this portion here actually is what I can work with. This exterior, this portion here, the 5-inch bit around there, that's going to be my exterior wall. Now what I would like to do actually is make a separate element out of this. I'm going to tell it to select all the bounding edges, and I'm going to make that into a group right there. And this group I will call the 2D exterior wall, and I'm going to place it in the floor plan layer. Let's hide it. Okay, now this here, this is going to be the actual usable floor area, and for my purposes I would like to make that into a group also, and I'm going to put that in the floor plan layer, at least for now. Maybe I'll put it in the temp layer. I'll put it in there, temp. Oops, I need to be able to see that again. And I'm going to call this usable floor, and I may or may not find a use for that stuff again. I'm not really sure. And this thing here, I think I'll delete it. I don't need it anymore. So this is my usable floor, and I have to decide what I'm going to do with it.